Welcome to our round of 2 game. We are in round of 2 now, pretty insane. We have Senna playing as the yellow GDI. And on the top side, we have Shoktrepet playing as the nod. This is a very interesting match because I think these two players are quite skilled, but I think Senna is better overall. But I feel like Senna, like I said before, tournament-wise, he plays a bit weird. I don't think he's comfortable too much in tournaments. I don't know if it's nerves or he just doesn't care. It's either one, but Shoktrepet does pretty well in show matches. I think he beat me the other day with Rex. He did beat me with Rex, I don't think, actually. It's just a painful remembrance. I think we lost like 5-4 to be fair, and I wasn't playing great that day. That's my excuse. And my thumb hurt, but he's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty well in show matches. He's played a lot of show matches recently. He's doing pretty well. Senna, I don't think he's played many show matches, not many tournaments. So yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, Bike, been busy with life. Yeah, no worries, man. Everyone's busy. Good to see you healthy, though. See you good, hopefully. Always good to see a familiar face. I do remember everyone. So, always good to see people doing well. Still alive. Well, you know. Yeah, you know, fucking living in this world. Well, we got some bikes coming out from Shoktrepet. This is interesting because he's going 4 bikes. I think Drive's been doing this a lot recently as well. Been going like the 4 bikes build and trying to get damage done. It can work against GDI if it's unscouted. Big map though, so if it's scouted, it won't work. That's the issue. Like he just needs. Did he not scout it? Oh no, he's got pit bulls, but he should be able to watchtower here because 4 bikes can kill 1 pit bull. So you always want a watchtower. I think he just scouted it now. He's got, yeah, watchtower, bad position, needs to be here. He needs to go for it. Yeah, he should just go for it now. He should just run in them and kill at least 1 or 2 bikes. He is going to get away. No damage being done, really. Not really any damage. Did slow him down a little bit, but, like, his economy won't be as good as Senna's. As you can see, 4 harvesters just coming out now. And Senna's already got 4 going into his 5th harvester now. We've got some pit bulls as well for the defense. A good thing about Shoktrepet's bikes, they're all alive. He didn't lose any. The series is a best of 5. All best of 5s up until the semi-finals in this tournament, where we will break that down in another video once we get to the semi-finals. Obviously, that's for a later time. The bikes come back, though. Oh, the bikes come back, and the pit bulls are so out of position. We see the mistake. He's not aiming down the weak bike either. This harvest is going to die. Oh, it dies. What a good kill for Shock. And that's devastating damage already. Losing 1 harvester like that. No, I think that was a full harvester. That is really bad for Senna. He's going to clean up, but the thing about Senna is, if you kill 1 harvester, another one grows. It's like the snakes, you know. If you kill 2 harvesters, another 4 appear on the map somewhere. He gets reinforcements outside of the game's logic, you know. Harvesters will just spawn outside of the map, I feel. Invisible harvesters, like in Lord of the Rings, where they're invisible ghosts. The invisible ghost army. That's Senna's economy, by the way. It's just a ghost army of harvesters helping him. It would not surprise me of Senna, because I have played this man for years, and I swear to God, the amount of harvester damage I do to him, oh, well, that's a good kill, and he just stays in the game and has more economy than me, is countless. Shoktrepet getting a good fight there, though. Does lose another bike, unfortunately, but they're killing him with 2 pit bulls. He needs to start aiming down these bikes. Senna not aiming down the bikes there. He does aim down that one, but they've aimed it down the rifleman. He's going to have to run away. Are we 2 War Factory? We are 2 War Factory from Shock. So it's still good for Senna, the fact he's killing all the bikes, because this way, I mean, Senna's only on 1 War Factory, got the fastest 2nd refinery, so it's always good for GDI if you just start whacking them out and they're not doing any damage. Even the harvester has to go back home, back on the top. More pit bulls coming out for Senna. AP ammo coming out. Bike buggy. So my thoughts behind this build, it's not the best because I'll explain the build in a minute after this attack. There's too many pit bulls, so he's going to have to go back. So what you want to do, and now this is just a tip for players on YouTube and Twitch, all you want to do when you go to War Factory with nods, you want to go 12 to 14 bikes and 4 to 5 buggies. And then, as soon as you have that number, start building harvesters from this war factory. Don't overdo it like Shock did, because he lost a lot of bikes and just kept rebuilding. The thing you want to do is just make GDI overreact with like 10 pitbulls where they have to overreact. And then you're the reason you've gone to War Factory is to get them bikes out. But there's also another reason you put the War Factory here is to get more harvesters out. If you don't stop on that 12 to 14 bike count, even 10 to 14, and you start getting harvesters, you're actually really far behind. It's okay, but he could have had at least 2 more harvesters, a little bit more less bikes. But even then, he would have had more economy, and in such, he could have just got more bikes out in the end. But yeah, so next time, for anyone knowing what you want to do, put your second war factory here. It is good you put it here, but you want to go harvesters a bit sooner, after the 10 to 14 mark. And then you're catched up with GDI, and sometimes they're behind because they've built too many pitbulls, and maybe you've got in a harvester line. There is a tech out from Shock. Mass Scorpions against mass pitbulls. Obviously, Scorpions win. So Predators need to come out from Senna. Senna has got Scorpions. He's going back. It's the wrong decision to go back like this. Against Nods, yes, but you also want to stay around the middle. You want to get off this Tiberium field. Never go over a Tiberium field. Another tip. Tib Vein will end your life if they have it, and it's game over. Imagine all these pitbulls died in Tib Vein. It'd be game over. He does have the expansion point. So Senna looking pretty here. But as soon as Lasers is done, and Senna doesn't have attack out, he does have attack, my mistake. Railguns will beat Scorpions, but Scorpion lasers will be done before that. And I think Shock loves this build, the Bike Buggy Venom Scorpion build. But I prefer avatars. You can go like 10 to 15 Scorpions and then go avatars. I actually think Scorpions are trash against GDI. Like, not maybe if they go Dragonaut 2 MCV, but if you go Scorpions against GDI Predators, you're just asking to lose pretty much. Unless you switch. The switch needs to happen. They might be okay, because the railguns are not done. But even, look, even here, the Scorpions will take big losses. Unless Senna does this. Actually, Senna making a big mistake here. Oh, Senna making a big mistake. That was a really bad engagement. Never mind. The Scorpions are actually going to win this, I think. That was such a bad engagement for Senna. I don't know why he took something like that. And he doesn't have a... if he had one Sonic as well, just a really bad engagement. Okay, that was pretty good, but yet again, if he had his Scorpion Predator tanks lined up perfectly, that would have went really bad for Shock. Oh, that's a nice hit as well, though. But as you can see, the Scorpions just start getting wrecked. Look at this. The Scorpion gets harvesters, but it's not. If you look at it, it's not the biggest damage in the world. He has 4 harvesters over here. It was okay, but that is actually a losing engagement. Even though he did well, like, Scorpions just fall off, bro. Like, if he kills all these harvesters, then yes, but surely another Sonic will come down. Oh, he didn't Q it straight away. He can run these harvesters to his tanks. He should be able to save these, yeah. And that he should just dive on these, because the hammerheads are going to clean these up. He should have dived on the harvesters. Mines come down. Oh my god, what a mine. The stealth tanks. As you can see, the Scorpions do fall off once it comes down. But it is enough damage, to be fair. It is enough damage. So this is really good for Shock. It's just because Senna did a really bad engagement there. But in theory, GDI normally just win that. But it's looking really good for Shock. Got some stealth tanks out somewhere. Got 2 stealth tanks here. Look at the minimap. It's going to kill this harvester. And looking like Shock's going to take a, not early, but a 1 game lead in this best of 5. Oh, he even kills, oh my god, he even kills a harvester. And this is the first time I've seen Senna actually broke, bro. Obelisk will come down. There's Obelisk. Avatars should start coming out. Nice transition finally from Shock. I feel like he could have done it a bit sooner. But either way, it's looking like a Senna is going to lose this. I don't know what this engineer's doing. He's going to go for a spike. I don't think that's going to work. Stealth tanks on the back as well. Look at this. This is dirty. Shock playing very nut. Oh, I was going to say, imagine if you lost both to a Sonic shot. There is no way Senna can win this now. There's just, he has nothing left. Even the Venoms are killing all the hammerheads. There's no pitbulls. There's stealth tanks. 1 pitbull, but it won't kill. The harvester will die before that pitbull kills his Venom. And Senna is down to 2 harvesters. 2 harvesters. This man is absolutely boned right now. Even the engineer gets cleaned by the Venom. Shock playing on point, by the way. Very well played by Shock. Very nice nod gameplay from Shock here. Yeah. So this is the transition I'm talking about. You want to get the avatars. I actually think dual beam avatars is the way forward 2022 in Kane draft. And Senna has been defeated. And Shock takes game 1. Game 2. We have Senna playing as the Scrin. Or Traveler. It's either one. And his opponent to the bottom. Hoping to go through this round. We have shoktrepet. I think I said that wrong. Playing as the Nod. Both going to go Crane. So this map is perfect for Crane. You go Crane, Power Plant, Portal. Crane, Power Plant down here, and then Barracks. Shoktrepet not playing this correctly. I know some people might disagree with me. And he's just going to go 2 Refinery. The reason this is not properly, because now this buzzer, or he could just go 1 or 2 buzzers, and he could just camp this, and you have to go buggy. And you can't go buggy because you're going 2 Warfat, you're going 2 Refinery into a 3rd Refinery. So it's going to be delayed. It's always better just to go for always better to go for that spike. And then because you can bring a Harvester in early anyway, like the thing is, you can bring a Harvester halfway field. That's what you should always do. Hot tip, if you're playing Pipeline, do the Crane, bring a Harvester in. Like this Harvester now should, there we go. Beautiful. And yet again, Senna needs to bring it in a bit early. He should have brought it in early. He's actually going to be stalled on cash because he didn't bring it in. And this Refinery is going to be out sooner now. Does get the spike. Senna's forgot to get his spike, so Shoktrepet actually getting off the better here. Because Senna's needed that spike economy to get his 3rd Refinery. Oh, nice placement. That Harvester. I don't understand what is happening in this patch. I don't know if it's the patch. I don't know if it's the game. But I feel like your Harvesters stop much more than they ever have in this game. I have never noticed Harvesters randomly stopping ever, apart from like these new patches. I don't know if it is the patch. Oh, you see, this is the issue. He went Barracks late, and then on the spike, the Engineer goes down. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. It might just be the game, but Harvesters do randomly stop. I don't know if that's always been a thing, but I've noticed Harvesters just stopping for no reason now. Even when you click on the Tiberium, they just stop. They just have brakes. They have SIG brakes. And yet again, look how far Senna is ahead now. Yet again, and losing that Engineer, he doesn't have the spike. He has to go Barracks again. So this is the reason you always go for that Engineer after the Crane Power Plant Barracks. It's so delayed. And Senna could just drop a tier 2 and Buzzer Swarm it. Delays the spike again. And then he could Lightning Spike it. And he could just take the piss, pretty much. And he will go tier 2. And he's going to lose vision though. Oh, he might get it. He might put a Lightning Spike here. He put it on hold. He's going to put a Lightning Spike here. He's going to put a Lightning Spike here. Oh, Senna, bro. Not quite clutch enough. See, that's the difference. I would have done that. And I would have killed that Engineer. And I would have never let him take the spike. But he's going to get it now. Senna going to go tech. Ooh, 2 War Factory. Oh, he's just going to go 2 War Factory shields. Interesting build, actually, but Shoktrepet should just go tech and avatars, and he should be fine. Like, this should be a tech from this Crane. It is a tech. But he can't expand. That's the one thing he can't do. He can't actually go onto this field yet. So he just needs to go Redeemer, avatars, and he should be alright. He just needs to defend with Predators at home. And Senna, you know, he's gonna get his own tech as well, so he's gonna be fine, but looking a bit dodgy for Shoktrepet here. But if you definitely get your Redeemer out, you're in a good position, I think. Get a Redeemer, get your avatars, get your expansion. You don't have to expand so fast like Senna does. I mean, it's always good, but if you don't get it, it's fine. Like, if you ever played against Drive, like, especially against Drive, I'd say the 2v2 version of this, he never really expands onto this field really early. He likes to get, like, infantry avatars and a Redeemer and kind of push into that and some flame tanks around the map. Kind of hard to do it on this, to be fair, but same kind of basis can be done. Tech is out. Bad positioning for the tech. The reason is Mastermind can just come down here and grab it. Pretty open. Wormhole, it can easily be scouted. I always think back here, like this position here, or the tech here and just put an obelisk. But Seekers would have come down, but I would just put an obelisk here and put an airfield somewhere here. So I guess it's not the worst position because the Seekers are actually going to come in. Thank you for the follow, my G. Appreciate it. Gets one harvester. Doesn't get the harvester with the blue tiberium in, so that's okay for shoktrepet. No flame tanks, but warships, 2 war factory tripods. This is looking fantastic for Senna. Looks like he wants to get a win on the scoreboard, obviously. Only is a best of 5, remember. Status coming down. So, status on this this tech. Oh, that's not quite English. I don't know what that says. What does that say? Can somebody translate that for me? English only in chat, please, just because I have to moderate the chat. And if I can't understand what you're saying, it's going to be an issue. Because I can't moderate it, so I would need someone to translate that for me real quick, or I have to remove it. Obelisk does go down. Another war factory. Holy shit. Redeemer does come out, though, so that Redeemer. But the status is going to be insane. The status will win the game. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Scrin things, baby. The mine's going to miss as well. Oh, the mine misses completely, pretty much. Oh, he needs to get near that Redeemer, though. That status is going to end shortly. Oh, he might be alright. He should get near it. It doesn't quite get near it. Oh, it's going to end. So he is going to get a rage off, but I don't think the rage is going to be a big deal. Rage goes off. Oh, actually, oh, spicy. Does kill quite a lot, but I think this is too much for Senna. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. I will ban that then. Oh, actually, it might be a hold for shoktrepet here. Is he going to hold? That would be very impressive if he holds. If he holds, he actually might be in an okay position. Actually, no, I don't think he'll be in an okay position because he's going to lose that refinery. Oh, actually, you know what? He might be alright. No, there's no way. No expansion. Yeah, he's dead. But maybe. 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 Oh, did he mean it in a good way, or I don't know. I don't know how he meant it. Was it like because the game's so good? I thought he was just being rude. But I'll deal with that after this game anyway. Venom's come out. One click comes down. I mean, one click's alright. I mean, he's got Redeemer. He's got avatars. Can he just get an MCV and win? Do you reckon he can come back? Do you reckon shoktrepet can still win? It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard to come back. Flame tank might be the answer to get around here and kill all of this, but Tech's in a good position. If this hexapod comes out though, it's probably gonna be over. The hexapod can't come out. So he has to kill that tech before the hexapod comes out, because the hexapod phase will just kill him. Yes, there is better ways to put it. Unban him and give him a warning. Please don't say such things in my chat. Thank you. And English only, please. Oh, these Venoms are going to take out these warships. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. The Storm's going to save at least. Ah, the Storm saves it. The Hexapod comes out. The Rage does nothing. And the comeback is not looking good. Hexapod out. Where's that Flame Tank, ladies and gentlemen? Do we know where that Flame Tank went? I think it went down. I don't think the Flame Tank did anything. Picks up a Spectre. Is he going to put it in here? Next level plays. Put an army of Spectres in this hole. On this hill. This has to be a misclick. Yeah. Am I silenced in chat? No? Not you. The flame tank's at the back. Ooh, the flame tank's killing quite a lot actually, but the tech is here. He needs to get the tech really. Senna looking in a good position. shoktrepet has no expansion, so... Oh, the Venoms accidentally hotkeyed the Venoms into the Storm. Doesn't actually clean any of this up. He just gets the Crane. Oh, the Mutants here. It counts as a structure. I know that. Mutants are not good to be built though. Mutants are never good. He does have 4 Vindigo bombers. Oh, if he could have killed the tripod with the bombers, with the Vertigo bombers, and then got the flame tank in, that would have been IQ play right there. That could actually been a way to come back if he did that. Bombs the tech, but it's not quite enough. If he had those Venoms up there, he might have... Oh, if he had the Venoms there with the air, he actually probably would have been able to kill that. But the longer the game goes, the worse it's getting for shoktrepet. And unfortunately, I don't think he has enough. He needs a lot of beams. I reckon if he had like 15 beams and aim down on the tripods, maybe. But I don't think Spectres is the way to go. He can never out DPS this either, I think. Like, he can just phase it as well at any point. Unless the rage goes off and it doesn't count. But, oh, the drone ship's going to go forward. He needs to be careful. You know what would have been clutch if he raged there? If he had rage and that hexapod went into the drone ship would have died, I think. And here we go, final engagement of the game. Bombers go in. They're going to take out the corruptors. Oh, he's going to take out one warship with the venom, but that Redeemer is dead. That Redeemer is dead. He's going to be going down here. He doesn't have enough. He lost all his air. Tib being dropped down. Tib C does a lot of tripods. Looking like a 1-1 into the series. Nice little game here though, but Senna domination on this game. Shoktrepet with no hope left. He's going to lose that war factory to a warship. Looking like a cheeky win for Senna. 2 harvesters. Oh, he had 2 harvesters here the whole entire time. Not working, by the way. That would actually be quite useful here because he only has 1 harvester. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered, but that's definitely just 2 harvests just sitting there. But then when he lost this base, he could have been getting that Tiberium at the back. He's trying. He's got 3 avatars, 4 avatars, but just not enough. Mines are going to come down. But, nope. The Redeemer's going to go down any second now. Put in some rockets. But it's no way. There's no way. He can't even kill the hexapod. It's just getting healed by the corruptors. He has a shit ton of tripods at the back. They're going to come in. Redeemer goes down, and shoktrepet is going to quit before these tripods hit his base. He doesn't want to stay in this. He's going to sell out or quit now. And Senna is going to take game 2. And we are going to a tied series. Welcome back to game 3 between Senna, playing as the Black Hand, and his opponent on the right is shoktrepet. They want to qualify. I mean, not qualify. They want to get onto the next round. Obviously, big prize pool. Well, for Kane draft, big prize pool. Nice $1,000 on the line. Well, not 1,000 for first place, to be fair. But good prize pool. Obviously, Kane draft gets quite a few show matches at the moment, so everyone's practicing. Like, everyone is pretty good at the moment. I think there's like 2 show matches every week, or 3 show matches. It's pretty insane, actually. There's like a lot of 2v2. Like I said, shoktrepet has played in a lot of show matches in the recent months. A lot of 2v2 show matches, so he's ready. Senna, not so much. I think we went through this last time. Senna's not played too many show matches, unfortunately. I think he gets invited, but he never shows up. But he is playing in this tournament. It is 1-1 apiece now. If they do lose this, they only go to the losers bracket. But being in loser bracket, well, that sucks. I'm going to be honest. It puts you in a whole different mood. You know, if you're in winners bracket, you know you get that 1-0 advantage if you hit the finals. And even if you get to the finals in the loser bracket, you know you're 1 down already at the start of the series. And that's a pain in the ass. You got to work harder. But yes, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, Senna, a very good player. And the Black Hand pick is very surprising. I've not seen Senna play Black Hand very often. So maybe you're all in, but he's going to go Refinery. So I think you... Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Master Leaf Refinery. He says, you know what? Last game was too easy. It was too easy, son. Let me handicap myself and make it difficult for me and put my refinery backwards. I don't know how players do this. I don't know how it's done. I think I've only done it once in like the past 10 years. But I do not understand how people put their refineries backwards. It's insane to me. It wasn't an issue back in the day if you were Scrin, because Scrin had a bug where they would dock from the back of the refinery anyway. So it didn't matter with Scrin, but not so much. So, ooh, flame tank from Shock. Flame Tank with nods, very surprising because Flame Tank doesn't actually do anything. Like, Flame Tank doesn't, like, it does do something, but it's not ranked up like the Black Cam. So its damage is not that great, its health is not the best either. It doesn't have that extra level of health like the Black Cam does. He needs to aim the bikes down, not the Flame Tank. So we have another Flame Tank. We have a Black Hand squad down here. Senna just needs to go take care of this straight away. I think if he just went Flame Tanks behind this himself, he'd be in a great position. Like, Senna obviously built Operations Center. I don't know why he sold it and went one Black Hand against a Flame Tank on the map. That makes no sense. Senna's just going to lose his bikes for free. Just want to install Command Post for everyone. Oh, Command Post. I have a video on my YouTube. If you go how to play Command and Conquer, sorry, how to play Kane Drafts in 2022, put that in YouTube and my video should come up. It's like 10 minutes long. I would get you the link, but casting 2 War Factory coming out from Senna. I know, right? I mean, the problem with new RTS games for me is they're just not as fun as old RTS games, or I'm just a bitch when it comes to new RTS. Like Age of Empires. Saying that because Mr. was in my stream now. I thought about it. Wait there. Let me see this engagement. Senna's gonna come full in with these, but shoktrepet has 2 War Factory, so he should defend fast. Age of Empires is a very good game, but it's very slow at the start. And I understand the game logic behind it because you're gonna build farms. Like in real life, you're building farms, you're building workers. There's 4 different resources. And it's complicated, don't get me wrong. Age of Empires it's not APM heavy. Like, Age of Empires is not, like, it doesn't require 400 APM, but it requires a lot of mental energy, and I can't be bothered. Oh, I don't know, man. It's just, oh, I'm so tired of that. I got kids, man. I haven't got time to put mental energy on Age of Empires. Like, it's a lot of strategy and, like, a lot of, like, executions. More and like some timings behind it. I guarantee there's timings with everything. But like Kane Draft it's not a hard RTS. Like, it's hard at the top level because any RTS in the world is hard at the top level. Clash of Clans, a mobile game, is hard. Anything that is on the professional side is hard. You know, anything in life. But like games like that, and I think not just that. Like Crossfire Legion is a good game. StarCraft 2, very good RTS game. But the amount of time that is required to play these games, and if you're not a professional player and you're not winning money in these games and you play 12 hours a day, I get you have fun, but what's the point? 12 hours a day, 8 hours a day, and not winning money? Fuck that. I mean, you know what I mean? So I just like a game that I can earn money on, play, and have fun. Age of Empires, I could probably, maybe, get top 50 if I really trained hard, but would I win many tournaments? No, I don't think so. Because it's not like my main game. And the Harvester comes in. I mean, 2 Harvesters going to go down from Senna. The bikes come in. Great attack from shoktrepet. So that's my reason. I don't really play new RTS games too much. Pretty comfortable with Kane Draft. And the more competition there is, the harder it is, you know. And the harder it is when you're almost 30 years old is a bit of a pain in the ass. And when there's so many players and pros, it's harder to win tournaments, you know. So, it's all about eating sheep. Yeah, I hate that aspect of, like, the RNG of sheeps. I think a player got banned from the Red Bull Whirloo because they knew where the sheeps were or something. Or they used something that cheated the game. I don't know fully. I think it was B or something. And that's crazy to me. Man, I think he did something. I think he got disqualified, but yeah, that's taking away the RNG probably would get you disqualified. That was crazy. I only watch Age of Empires because of Magic and Mister. Outside of that, I never watch it. It's a fun game though. I played it the other night. I downloaded the patch. I play it off stream. I just don't play it on stream. I actually did pretty good when the game first came out. I did pretty good. I played quite a lot. I did pretty good. I was doing alright with Mongols. I actually really enjoyed the game. It's a solid game, honestly. It's a really good game. But I can't play it for hours on end like I can Kane Draft. Scorpion's coming in for shoktrepet. He's going to get another Harvester. Obelisk comes down for Senna. And he's got to run away. He's got to run away. He's running. He's running. Well, I can't do that at minigames. I played StarCraft for like maybe an hour or 2. And I just get bored. Oh, good mine hit. Good mine hit. It's not going to get the kill. Like, I wish EA didn't kill off Command and Conquer. Because it could have been a good EA sport. It could have been a good esport. It's not StarCraft level, obviously, but it definitely had material, you know. 9 factions. It's not the fastest game ever. But yet again, there's games that don't need to be the fastest game ever. There could be games where you just have to be mechanically good and smart-ish in RTS games, you know. Have the IQ behind what you need to build. Theory crafting and stuff. Shoktrepet in a very good position. And K-Draft looks amazing. Revisiting Subcon. I don't like Subcon's satellite view. I like to play a game where I actually look at the units. I don't like any game that has satellite view, unfortunately, for me. I'm a graphic guy. Like, I won't lie, I like graphics. Oh, Scorpion's coming in for Shoktrepet here. And Senna's caught here. And he's got no hope. This Redeemer facility is going to go down. If he got the Redeemer out, he might be in an okay position. He's got 3 MCVs and he went for a Redeemer. He went for 3 MCVs. I would love to revisit Age of Empires one day. I might get the spirit back when I'm at Mister's house. I'll watch him play Age of Empires and I'll be like, okay, I want to get back into it. But I just always find myself going back to Kane Draft. Grey Goo was a game I quit Kane Draft for a while. But even Grey Goo wasn't that good of a game. It was just something new. And they put a lot of money at it at the start. And I was like, go on then. And, well, I was being like one of the best players in the game with Mr. Magic Technique. Even though he bugged abuse and did all that. It was just fun. I think it's fun to play an active game. Like if I load Age of Empires, I know I get a game instantly. And that's fantastic, you know. That's the thing that makes me play them. Yeah, but Kane Draft, I can get games all the time now. So, I'm having quite fun. Show matches every week. You know, show matches every day almost. Tournaments all the time. For a dead game, and let's be real, Kane Draft is a dead game. But it's a fun dead game, goddammit. It's a fun dead game. You know, you can still, and when I say dead game, it has players. I mean just in, but even then, I mean like official support. But even then, we have so many community patches. I think it's alive in the sense of where the community comes in and makes the game alive, if you know what I mean. So, I think Kane Draft will always just keep living in the senses of community passion for the game. StarCraft is not a dead game, bro. I will never agree with anyone that says a game that has like 500,000 fucking games a day or something is a dead game. There's absolutely no way I will ever agree to such a statement in a million years. Bruh, not even close. It has more players than Age of Empires, combined with all of them, I think. And Age of Empires is a live game, has tournaments. StarCraft 2 has $1 million of tournaments overall in a year, right? So, no way. Venoms are going to come in from Shoktrepet, and Senna is looking like he lost here. Didn't do much in the entire game, and Senna is going to go down 2-1. And Shoktrepet takes this game. EA did good with the remasters. Let's see if they can maybe do some more in the future. On the top side, we have Senna playing as the Scrim. We didn't really cast last game that great because we were talking about other things. So if you're on the YouTube comments and complain, I don't really care because I've been casting all day, non-stop, and it's fun to talk about other things in videos sometimes. So just enjoy it. Don't overthink it. We're not getting paid to cast every day. We're just doing it for fun. Because I know someone in the YouTube comments can be like, "How dare you not talk about a game for one game?" you get fucked, BikeRush. Get fucked. All right. On the top side, we have Senna playing as the Scrin. Disintegrator's coming out. He always goes Disintegrators. Does he use the free unit bug? Oh, Senna, bro. You need to stop doing this. This is ridiculous. Shoktrepet on the bottom, playing as the... Is he Black Cat? What is he? He's Nod. He's playing as the Nod. Playing as a Nod, so... We're going to see what he can do. He might scout this in time with a buggy, and then the Disintegrators are going to get killed. The good thing about Disintegrators doing this, it doesn't really cost you anything. It doesn't really put you behind. If anything, it puts you ahead. It puts you ahead if you do damage, to be honest with you. And even if you don't do damage, it still is pretty good for you. You can just kill this Militant as well. You'll kill the Militant. Bikes are coming out. These bikes are not going to be scouted. That's good for a Shoktrepet here. He's going to go 3 bikes, maybe 1 buggy. Oh, why is he going to the... Oh, he misclicked there. He misclicked and sent the bikes in the wrong direction. Yeah, he's going to go 1 buggy, 3 bikes on the top. Oh, he actually gets scouted. That's good for Senna, though. He can stop this pretty easily and looking pretty for Senna at the moment. If he just stops this with a Seeker, Senna's in a great position. Yeah, there's a Seeker. And shoktrepet, unfortunately, going to do no damage. Not really. This won't do anything. This won't do a thing. He might. Yeah, he's going to get a spike. That is good damage. Yeah, he got a spike. That's so much damage already from Senna. Getting a spike is pretty insane. And these bikes did no damage at all. He's just building Seekers where he can go across the map in a minute as well. One Gunwalker, a few Seekers, and he can camp this with repair drones. And I mean, if he's smart, that's what he'd do. They can't just go economy as well. These bikes have to run. Wouldn't it be easier just to recast the game in short? No, bro. Like, no. I'm not recasting anything. Well, it's fine. Like, I do this for fun. Like, this isn't, like, a thing I want to do. Like, it's not a thing I, like, do because I want money out of it. It's just something I do for fun. So, if I went to recast things because I talked about other things, that's just silly. That Harvester might go down, though. Oh, that Harvester is going to go down. That's good damage, though. Getting a Harvester from... Oh, my God. He almost misclicked. No. I do this for fun, bro. I do this for fun. Like, I think people like personalities more than me just talking about a game and being a robot 24/7. I think it's fine. I just like one person will moan. I'm just like, I don't care. Just enjoy the video, bro. enjoy the content. It's all good. It's all good. Last game, they didn't do much. Senna went 3 MCVs and got attacked twice and lost the game. There wasn't much to cast. Seekers and Gunwalkers going to come down. He's got 2 War Factories, so it is going to hold pretty easily here. I think only time you'd ever go to recast something if it wasn't... I think if you're like professional StarCraft 2 caster or Age of Empires and you just wanted something perfect, then yeah, but if you're just doing something for fun... I just think that's way too much work. I think it's fun to talk about other things in videos as well, you know. I think the viewer just get bored if you talk about the game only forever. We'll talk about other things in life, you know. Like, Jesus. Like, can we talk about how cold it is in England if you live in England? It's fucking freezing, bro. It's freezing. Freezing. Absolutely freezing. Lots of Scorpions coming out. I mean, I like the build. But, he needs to go tech here. Right, yeah, you're bound to not cast 1 or 2 games correctly if you've been casting all day. And all you've been doing for the past 2 days is casting. It's not the funnest experience ever. Storms, I actually like the Storms. He needs 8 Storms and not to show them, and it'd be great. It'd be great if he didn't... If he doesn't show, this is actually really good for Senna. I really like Senna's build here. Oh, no. He needs 8. If he shows 4, he's only going to kill these. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. You want to get 8 Storms and then show it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Scorpions to show 8 Storms is not worth it. I think he should have hit him, gone 8 and killed him quicker, and then he could have went over. I mean, it's worth it in the sense where, you know, he kills the Scorpions, but now he has all the time to repair for all the buggies he needs. If he didn't show these, and went 8 and just went across the map and then put a force field on these Seekers, he could have killed every Harvester. But now the anti-air goes down, and it wasn't worth 6 Scorpions to show that. Trust me, it wasn't. It really wasn't. What he should have done is got like 5 Seekers here. 5? The way I said 5. And then phased them. And then sent them in, and then killed all the Harvesters. Instant game win, and GG. We go to a 2-2 series. Yet again, shoktrepet is up 2-1. All he has to do is win this game. Who's paying? I don't know. Who is paying me? Are you lot not paying me to watch the stream? Oh, bro, that's ridiculous. What the hell? How could you? How could you? How could you do that to me? Unbelievable, sir. And oh, he has to go back. He's got. What's he got? He's got tripods and a hexapod. He's got a lot, man. I mean, shoktrepet does not have enough to counter this, I think. This is going to be pretty insane. Pretty insane. He's got the Storms as well, all alive. I mean, Senna looking really good this game, by the way. Really good. As long as he just gets this out. You can kill the bikes with the Storms as well. You could easily kill these bikes with the Storms. Hello? 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 You could... Hello? Hello? Senna, wow, I said he's playing incredibly well, and then he plays terribly at the last moment. These bikes could have been absolutely slaughtered by them storms a long time ago. He just lost 2 to 3 harvesters for no reason. Yeah, see, he could have done that a minute ago. And he's way out of position here. His tripods need to be on the top here. His tripods need to be in. He needs status to stay at all his... Oh, he's just losing all his harvesters. And oh, there we go. Status comes down. EMP comes down as well, though. Hexapod needs the... Hexapod should be up here for the free money he's going to get from this. Storms are going to go down. He needs to not fire the storms against buggies, if I'm honest. But he might have a little... He might have a few there. Okay, he has enough. He has enough to clean this up. He's not aiming down the buggies. There's only 2 anti-air there. Oh, but there's Venoms there. Oh, looking good for Shock at the moment. He's going to get away as well. Like, the unit control from Senna's not the best. Holy shit, that is terrible at the moment. Loses more harvesters, and somehow shoktrepet is turning this around, because it was looking really bad for shoktrepet. And we're going warships for some reason. And that doesn't make sense to go warships against Scorpion Buggy. And all he has now is a hexapod and EMPs there, and wow, Senna with a big throw, I would say. This is incredibly big throw. He has 2 harvesters, 3 harvesters, but that's incredible big throw right there. He's going to have to phase this, but shoktrepet looking beautiful here. Looking beautiful, beautiful play. Good catch in all the units, and I would say a lucky win. Not lucky, but lucky catch of units and harvesters there, because that was looking very bad for Shock. Very bad. If Senna was just in position, easy hold and an easy win, I would say. He's going to phase the hexapod, but I think he's dead. I think that's it, you know. I think the problem is now your economy's wrecked, and he has so many units. And this was a bad engagement. I mean, if the hexapod was up here, he would have got all the free money from killing every Scorpion that he had up there. Do you think 2 War Factory Tribal is better if he's Mass Scorpion? I think Hex. I think 8 Storms and a Hexapod. Because you want the Hexapods for the free money. So no, I think Hexapod's better. Because if you kill the... you'll just get so much money from the Scorpion kills. And then you use your tier 4... of the because you're gonna wormhole, I think, because you want to wormhole as well. You want to grab their tech, and if you reset their tech, it's game over. Not game over, but you're in heavy favor. So I always think 1 War Factory, tripods, 8 storms, and go into masterminds and grab their tech. It's always much better than just 2 War Factory. I think 2 War Factory tripod you can actually lose pretty badly. But if they just have nothing but Scorpions and you have nothing but tripods and they get 1 good engagement, you're completely dead. But they're the same for you as well. But it's more of a chance of who's going to be there. But if you have a hexapod out and like 7 tripods behind it and like 8 storms and a storm column, and you drop a overwrath on them, the overwrath, whatever it's called, of the tier 4 thing, that will absolutely get all these Scorpions to like 5 HP. And all you have to do next is just aim every single one of them down with tripods, and it's over. Like right here, he shouldn't be going back. He should be attacking. He actually might have been able to save it if he just kept attacking, but it's completely over now. He can just aim down these tripods, and Senna, unfortunately, giving away all of his harvesters. He didn't kill the bikes when he could have. He had 8 storms just sitting there, and shoktrepet is going to move on to round 3 in this tournament. And Senna going to the losers bracket, because this is 2-1 for shoktrepet, and he has nothing. He went 2 refineries. I don't know why. He only has paid 2 high. You know, could have just went 1 more harvester. 2 harvesters for 6 grand. Not the best engage. Not the best. Wow, that EMP. not the best investment there. And Senna's out. Senna's done. That's it. GG. Shoktrepet. Well played. He had an expansion over here as well. He goes into the next round.